Thank you very much, Sal, for the wonderful introduction. It's great to be here today. And thank you, Sal, also for the wonderful tour that you've given me and with the whole family. This is a real family business, so this is really terrific. And thank you very much. I have to say that it's fantastic to be here today and to celebrate another great victory for California and the latest success in our economic recovery. And I'm proud to join with our host here, Sal Acosta, and the people of Acosta Ship Metal Manufacturing, and all the other important people that are up here today. Each of them are here that are creating jobs for California, and just like many others across our state, are much stronger today and much more successful thanks to workers' compensation reform which we have passed last year. When I became governor of California, I promised that I would do everything in my power in order to reduce the cost of doing business in California and to bring back opportunities and to bring back jobs. Priority number one was fixing our workers' compensation system, which was a broken system, and it was the poison of our economy. The system was expensive and it was inefficient. Injured workers did not get the care that they needed, and still the costs of workers' compensation were the highest in the nation. So this was killing jobs and opportunities. And I remember when I was campaigning for governor, going up and down the state, the first thing that people always said, if it was small businesses or large businesses, restaurant businesses, family businesses, they all came to me and said, please, Arnold, when you become governor, fix the workers' compensation problem, because we have to move out of the state or we have to lay off people and so on. So it had to stop and it had to be fixed. So last year, we took action. We put the pressure on the legislators in Sacramento, and we brought Democrats and Republicans together. And with the help of the people, with the people leading the way, we could reform workers' compensation once and for all. And now, thanks to the reform, workers are getting faster and better health care. We're getting rid slowly of the frivolous lawsuits, and the cost of workers' compensation is dropping drastically by more than 30%. We are also seeing insurance companies are now coming back to California, which means they're creating competition, and that also will drive the prices down. Experts say that it will drop down another 7%. Workers' comp reform has sent a clear message that California is once again open for business. And this is, of course, terrific because it creates opportunities, it creates more jobs. Last month, we've just gotten the numbers, we've created another 29,000 jobs in California. Altogether since I've come into office, we have created almost 400,000 new jobs. And let's remember that these reforms are not just good for business, but they're also great for local government and for nonprofit organizations. They also have seen drastic drops in workers' compensation costs. And if you want to see what a difference workers' comp reform has made, then just look at the people up here with me. 2 years ago, Acosta Sheet Metal, a family business for 30 years, almost had to close the doors because of the high cost of workers' compensation. And now, 2 years later, look what's happening. The costs have dropped now by $200,000. And because of this, they can stay in business. Because of that, they can stay in California, and they can continue employing the 80 people that are working here in this business. So I want to congratulate them for their great job. A big hand to all of you. And you're going to hear the same story from everyone here, that rates are dropping, jobs are more secure, and that it creates a better climate for growth and success. This is what we are seeing all across California, and it provides, once again, great opportunities. Workers' compensation reform is a tremendous investment for the health of our workforce, for the health of our economy, and for the future of our state. Now, I have to tell you that it was not easy to reform workers' compensation. I should add that. There was tremendous resistance in Sacramento. They wanted to hold on to the status quo. And because there were certain special interests that were fighting it, like the applicant attorneys, they didn't want to move at all on this. But then I went out to the people, and the people helped me gather the signatures so we could go on a ballot if you're not successful through legislation, through the legislators. And we gathered 1.2 million signatures. And then when we had all the signatures together, then the legislators looked at that and they said we better start negotiating. So that's how we came to an agreement. And this agreement was terrific. And now the important thing for us here in California is to continue fighting for true reform on all other areas. But this is another subject altogether, which I will be coming back and talking to you about. So again, thank you very much for listening here.